All right, we're here. We don't have our chef on. Let's get our chef on.
Okay.
Here she is. All right. Hey. Hi, everybody. We are here. We are here on 39 Down, and we have Chef Niki with us, who is going to teach us something very delicious. Just from the ingredients, I know it's going to be delicious. So thank you for being here. I have my crew. We'll see how it goes. But Neb, Sayer, and LA are here with us. So welcome, Chef Niki, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, guys. Hi, guys.
Say hi. Oh, she doesn't want
Excited to cook with you guys today.
You don't want to be with us anymore? All right. Well, we'll see. So anyway, tell us what we're cooking today.
So we are making, our dish today is Asian inspired.
Oh,
so
right.
it's sort of like it's got like a chow mein feel with all the veggies, but obviously, you know, your request was for us to make something raw.
Right.
And the benefits of eating raw are just too many to count, right? So this basically takes, you know, a popular dish like a chow mein, a vegetable stir-fry chow mein, and make it raw. So that's what we're going to be doing today.
Very good. And you know, when I saw the ingredients, I was like, I thought about like post Thanksgiving when you're eating all this food and you want something easy and clean. I said, this is it.
Yes.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get started.
Yeah.
Just tell us what to do, I guess.
Okay. So the base of this dish, as is with chow mein, are the noodles, right?
Right.
And so that's what we're going to start with. I don't know. Do you want me to talk about the ingredients?
Yes. Tell us about these noodles because I've heard of it. And I'm just ready to try, I guess. But what are the benefits of this kind of noodles?
So it's actually 0 carbs. So it's really good for people who, so typically with pasta, right? Regular pasta, it tends to be high on the glycemic index. So it causes people's blood sugar to spike. Unrefined pastas and grains, they cause weight gain and, you know, a number of other things. They're artery clogging and so on and so forth. So I got mine from Walmart. Oops, let's see. Yeah,
okay.
And it's called Zero Pasta. Okay. And it's Shirataki is the name of it, and it's made from a seaweed. And again, even the benefits of, you know, this particular seaweed, the dietary fiber is amazing. So this is like a mixture of cognac flour, chickpea flour, and potato starch, and that's how they've made this, right? So the cognac is the seaweed.
Okay.
So it's great. It's a great source of fiber, less calories, filling, so you still feel full, even though it's a raw dish. I wanted to have a component that, you know, a lot of the times when you eat raw, it's like, oh my gosh, a couple of hours, I'm starving.
That's true. That's true. Like it has to be. And one thing, you know, so sometimes when I show what I'm eating, and they say you're going to eat all that, because it seems like you have to eat
so much.
It seems like you have to eat a lot more, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm like, it's just vegetables.
Yes.
So you eat until you're full, and your digestion is slower and it's more nutritional and everything. So at the end of the day, you really actually ate. So this is nice because it gives you that consistency that we still miss, you know, when we like pasta and so on. So
Exactly. And then this also keeps it, you know, like whole food, plant-based, you know, to some degree.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, because it comes packaged in a water, so we're just going to, you know, open our package and strain it. Okay. Now, I always have a trash bowl in my kitchen so that I don't have to go back and forth to the trash. So I'm going to go ahead and, I'm cooking with you guys today. Normally, whenever I do cooking classes, I don't normally cook along with my students so that I can completely focus on them. But I decided I wanted to cook with you guys today.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. One thing that I like when we cook together is that I see exactly how you're doing it.
Yes.
So it's helping us. It's helping me, at least I should say.
Yes.
So let's open
with a knife.
So I'm not sure how yours is.
Sometimes when you to it, and we're going to drain it here.
Okay. Sometimes when you buy this, the strands can be like ridiculously long, right?
Okay, I'll see. Go ahead.
So I'm not sure from one brand to another how long it is. So usually I'll just take my kitchen scissors and just go in here, do a couple of chops. Yeah.
So good. It doesn't look good. Well, that's because we can.
And then I guess we can pour it in that big bowl over there.
Yeah, and then you'll have a bowl to pour it in.
Well, that's
good.
I know. It's kind of like jelly.
It's not cooked, but we're not cooking those.
It looks like jelly.
Got to listen, Chef Niki.
It does, doesn't it? They look like, they could almost look like jellyfish tentacles, right?
Jellyfish tentacles.
Yeah, it does look like jellyfish tentacles.
All right, that's good. Pour yours.
It looks like
All right.
more jellyfish
so
tentacles.
Oh, it looks like so satisfying.
No.
Let me do it. Good job.
Ooh,
Yay.
yeah.
All right, let's get the
Get
trash.
out of there.
Here, hold it side.
I should have had my daughter in
I'm
it.
rolling it, okay? Goodness, nice.
Okay. All right, and so
then I'm just going to put it in my bowl.
okay.
Okay.
That was so satisfying.
I know. That was so satisfying when we do stuff like this.
I can see inside.
All right, so we have ours here.
Awesome.
Mesmerizing when you.
I don't know how long. Let's see. They're not that long.
They're not that long? Okay, just check them so that, if you want to cut them, you can.
Gummy worms.
Can I taste it?
And you can taste it. That probably doesn't taste like anything right now. I don't know.
Right. So there really is no taste right now. But the beauty of these is they take on whatever flavor you add to them.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah. But I mean, it's good to try it so they can see the texture.
Right. Yeah. It's good even if it doesn't taste like anything.
I just like it.
You like the texture of it? Ah, look at that.
Awesome.
I'm trying to eliminate like the regular pasta. So here you go.
Yeah. And, obviously that can be cooked. You can warm it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wanted to use it in place of regular pasta or regular spaghetti.
Right.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So
Okay.
now we're going to get into a situation basically where we're just layering. So the ingredients that we have today are we have white cabbage. Did I tell you to do white cabbage? I didn't, did I?
Did you say what?
The green cabbage. Did I tell you to do green
No,
cabbage?
I just have the purple one.
That's fine. So I actually have, and okay, so here's the beauty of this dish too, right? You can add whatever veggies. So the veggies that we're choosing to use today, you can add and do zucchini. You could like sky's the limit on this. You
That's
can get
awesome.
really creative with this.
Mm-hmm.
Make it something different.
Right. Nice.
So I've got some already shredded
Mm-hmm.
carrots.
Okay.
You're just gonna sprinkle however many carrots you want.
Oh, yay.
All right. Carrots in.
Yay. This is going to be so much fun.
This is gonna be so cool.
This is going to taste so good.
How do you know that?
As much as you want.
I can just tell it's going to taste good because there's a lot of vegetables and I love vegetables.
Yes, and it's got lots of colors, right, guys? And we eat
Lots of
with our
colors,
lots of colors, and we eat with our eyes first.
All right.
And that's how we get excited about food based on what we see.
Right. Nice.
All right, so we're done with our carrots.
Carrots are in.
Great. All right, so let's move over to our purple cabbage.
Okay.
Cabbage.
All right, so
Don't they call it red cabbage?
or red cabbage, yes.
It's purple, the eternal debate. All right, let me
Yes.
try a part first, okay? You guys can.
So here's why I struggle with calling it red cabbage, because when I see it, it looks purple to me.
Yes.
So you want to cut your cabbage as finely as you can, okay? Now, if you're someone who likes chunky vegetables, then you can cook, you can cut them however works for you. But because we're trying to keep it with like a chow mein type of feel, you
Right.
want to do the thinly sliced, okay? And again, this is just however much cabbage you would like in it.
Right, you gotta tell me how much cabbage you think.
Thousands of pieces. Thousands.
Thousands of pieces of cabbage, okay? How about that? Is it good? That works?
If we need more, we can always add more.
Yes.
Carrot.
All right. How does this look? Do we have big pieces in there? Because we want to make sure everything is fine.
This is kind of a big
Okay, I'll put this one.
This.
So I like mine really fine. Oh, let me see.
Right. Yes, that's kind of how we have most
Okay.
of them.
It is. Hopefully next we put the oranges in. Like I want to taste.
Okay, we'll get to it. Yep.
I like the oranges.
Okay. What do you guys think? Is enough cabbage for us?
All right. And I'm going to add my cabbage. When you're done cutting it, you can just add your cabbage to your bowl.
We eat our mixture to it because I love trying new things. I even like trying my own mixtures.
Yes.
I like mixtures.
You've come up with good ideas so far.
I just like vegetables.
Corn and rice.
I just like eating vegetables.
Corn and
That's awesome.
You do like corn and rice.
I like
It's
vegetables.
It's the only mixture
Vegetables
I
of
can
all
make
kinds.
anyway.
So far, you can make more mixtures as you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, it's
Awesome.
so colorful already.
It is, right? All right. So let's keep it fun.
Orange and purple.
Change things up a little bit, and let's do our green.
Okay.
So, snow peas.
Green. I like the green stuff.
When we get to this, can I have it?
Okay.
These snow peas.
All right. Snow peas.
Your snow peas. You can use snow peas or you can use sugar snap peas.
Okay.
Can we?
I have. What do I have? I think I have. I think I have sugar. I got sugar snap.
Sugar snaps.
You guys have snow peas.
Questions for you. Do you eat the whole thing as is, or like I know for me, like sometimes the fibers are
Yes.
nice.
I just put it in.
So here's a trick for you. If you snap the top and you pull it down, let me see if you can. Let me make sure you can see. These extra fibers, they come off. The ones down the side, and you do it on each side, and then you'll get rid of that string.
That extra string.
So small.
Yeah, that's one thing that
Yeah.
when I want to eat those fibers just get to me.
Yes. Yeah. And so so if if you are somebody who's just like, man, that is entirely too much, then you can do that.
You try.
Can we eat this for dinner, please?
You want to eat them for dinner? Well, we'll have a few left over.
This is so.
You don't have to break them. Look, this is what you break here. The top, and then
Oh, good.
you pull,
You just pop the top.
and then you get the strings out of the way.
Yeah. So just
You get
pop the
strings.
top and pull down.
Yep.
That
Celery
happens to me.
And pull down.
Good. And we can leave them like that. So you can leave them whole. They started, I think they like, you guys like having them cut. We can do them cut. So,
A big
Yeah.
one.
So you can leave them whole if you would like.
right.
You can cut them.
You prefer to cut them?
I just want to eat all of these.
You can cut them so that they're like this.
Right.
Or you can
Looks
You
so
can go
colorful.
ahead and cut the ones since we started cutting. Go ahead, keep cutting.
Cut them so that they're like, shreds, like Julian.
Ah,
So you have options. So
Okay.
whichever you like.
right, that works. Actually, the shreds is a good idea because it kind of goes with the shreds of the carrots and
Yes. Right. So it complements, how everything else is presented.
So good.
Well, I want to shred. There you go.
So mesmerizing.
Mommy's gonna do I'm gonna do a quick shred here.
And for anybody who's never tried these before, they're green, and they do have, they can have a green, robust flavor, but they also have a sweet
It
flavor.
looks
They
so
have the sweet, right?
Yeah, and they're great for like dipping. They're great for dipping in hummus. If you've made some type of plant-based dip, it's great, as part of your dip. Yeah.
And it has the crunch that we look for when we do chips and things like that. So,
Oh yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Like healthy chips. With little pieces.
I'm gonna do that. Sorry, hold the hand. Yeah. Just beware of the hands, okay?
Right.
So you're going to put them in. I like the shredding. I'm shredding mine like yours because I like that.
Yes,
That look.
I'm shredding mine too. And then I'm just gonna add.
Trying, but falling.
So, this is what I'm looking like so far.
Nice. Oh, it's so pretty.
Yes.
Sort of what we put in next, but I don't know what we put in next here.
No, just put these on now.
Ooh. This is fun cutting it like that.
Yeah, I like that. But you guys want to eat them whole when I give them to you?
I don't care. I don't care as long as I get to taste it. Eat it and taste its taste.
I love that.
Well, I'm glad. Anytime I can
Whoa.
get you guys to try a new vegetable,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
excited.
glad we try it.
that's a win. That's an absolute win.
For me.
Guys.
All right, so
Wonderful.
what I love about this
mesmerizing.
is that it's so easy, really easy. I would honestly say the most complicated part, if it was going to be complicated, would be the dressing. And even that's not terribly complicated.
You're right. Right. It's only a few ingredients, so we can do it. We can
Yes.
I think we're gonna put them in the blender.
Oh no, we're not putting the noodles in the blender. We're going to put a sauce that's going to go on the noodles.
In the blender.
In the blender. This is looking great.
Yeah. Oh, that looks so pretty.
You want to try one?
Try the peas. They're good.
Yeah.
And all of those colors, you've got the antioxidants, you've got your beta carotene. Beta carotene really good for the eyes. Antioxidant really good in our bodies for taking care of free radicals and preventing cancer. And then the fiber, all of this fiber that's going to help to keep our colons, clean and functioning the way that it should, so that we stay in good health.
Right.
So, and you've got your greens from the sweet peas, and the sweet peas also carry protein, as does everything that we have in here. Has small amounts of protein, but the peas, of course, they've got more protein in them than everything.
Right. So again, when people say, "Where do you find your protein?" Right here in the bowl.
Exactly. And unfortunately, even that whole "where do you find your protein?"
Just
That
eat
is very
in
much.
the bowl, then you'll have a lot of protein.
Yes.
A lot of protein.
And so even with the protein situation, that's a little bit of a myth. In Western society, we eat entirely too much protein.
Yeah.
And it overtaxes our organs, our kidneys that have to, help with breaking all of that down. So, yes, protein is very important, but an overabundance of anything, it's all about keeping everything in balance. So
That's
we're
true.
going to be in very good balance today.
Yes, I like it. Tasty balance.
Yes, tasty balance. All right, so the next thing is our onions. Now, again, any opportunity that I get to infuse dishes with colors, I'm taking it. So
Right.
for me, like, I've completely switched. When I buy onions, I buy the red onions.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's a no-brainer for me. It's, it's an opportunity to get all of those wonderful properties. So we want to fine shred this. And again, this is also another one of those things where you can add based on what your preference is. If you like onions, go for it. If you're not big on onions, you can completely skip it and do something like spring onions or shallots.
They're pretty good.
Or if you really like onions, you can add a whole bunch of them. So, it's, again, you have flexibility.
So how do you? He's hiding because last time I cut the onion too close to his eyes.
Yes.
He was not too happy about that. So now he's like, I'm safe over here.
Yeah, my family, they're super sensitive with the onions too. Everybody starts crying.
Yeah.
So I always tell people to breathe through your mouth when you're cutting onions and not through your nose.
You breathe through your mouth and not through your nose, and it's going not to get you crying so much. Get your eyes watering. Okay. Now you cut it. Let me see how you cut yours.
All right, so I cut mine
Okay.
so that this is what the inside looks like versus cutting it the other way and you have rings. Right? And then
we're doing rings.
And then just the fine cut.
Okay. All right. Okay, breathing to my mouth.
Yes, breathe through your mouth, not your nose. And then as soon as you're done with your onion, put it away. Whatever you have left over, put it away so that, it's not in the air.
All right, I put it in so we guys don't have to. Almost done with the onions, guys.
And then once we've done that, literally, that is it on the veggies. Okay?
Oh, yeah?
Also, that's the fruit.
The fruit, well, so I do have the clementine and then the green onion and celery.
Oranges.
Oh, okay. You have celery?
I like
Not celery. Green onion and cilantro.
Okay, yes.
I love
So the cilantro, you can. Oh, that's right, you do. So the green onions. What did you get? You got the spring onions. Yes. Okay. So that we're gonna use that for the garnishing on the top.
Okay.
The spring onions. The cilantro, again, you're just chopping and adding the amount that you want. Some people don't like cilantro. Cilantro does have a strong flavor. So if you use too much, it can be overpowering.
So which part are we going to use? Oh, okay.
Okay, so we'll put our cilantro in. We like cilantro.
Good. And cilantro is really good for detoxing our bodies of heavy metals. It's one of the one of the herbs that are really good for kind of getting those heavy metals out from our bodies that we take in through water, just environment. It's really good for helping to rid the body of that.
So heavy metals, as Chef Niki said, in the waters, in all kind of stuff that we breathe, we eating metals in our body. And so cilantro is a good cleanser from that.
How do you breathe metal?
How do we breathe metal?
Is it metal like really hard?
Well, no, it would be just the particles of it, things that we can't see.
There's particles of metal. I thought that the particles of metal were just.
So here's something that's going to happen when you guys are done with that and adding that stuff, and you're going to just mix it. You're going to toss it.
Okay.
You're going to find that your pasta, the shirataki, takes on the color of the red cabbage.
Oh, that's
Is
interesting.
it gonna turn purple?
Yes, it
I
does.
guess so.
And whatever green that you have in there, it takes on the color of that too.
That's interesting.
Yes.
So we don't need to. Okay, so you can put the cilantro in. We'll work with that. We can put the cilantro and then we'll mix.
So I should pretty good.
Yeah, you guys eat cilantro and stuff.
All this stuff tastes so good. And I bet it'll taste even better when it's all mixed in.
All mixed in. So now, let's take turn.
Just toss it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I put some clementines in there.
No, not yet. The clementine is for your dressing.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yes.
That'll be
Yay!
fun.
This
Yes. All right. Well, we have to lift it
I
and
thought
let's
those-
bring it closer. So
I thought those were oranges.
So this is mine.
it's a small orange.
I guess it's in the citrus.
If you lift,
Yeah, it's for
like that,
citrus.
guys.
Ah, I can see.
Okay, so take turn. Take turn. He started it. Take turn.
Yes.
All
So
right.
this is what mine looks like, guys.
Whoa.
Wow. That looks so good. I have to eat. the leftovers.
Nice, nice.
Okay.
This is so good.
This is good. This looks great. Okay, let's now do some.
I'm sure it
So you
tastes
see how you lift, so it can. Yes. Yes, you can. All right, it's coming together.
So much like
It
orange.
also looks like it's kind of turning a little purple.
It's turning a little purplish. Nice.
All right, so I'm gonna move my ingredients that I'm all done with.
Oh, I just want to eat this right now.
You would eat this, right?
Yeah, I would totally eat this.
Oh, well, that's dinner then.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah, I want this for dinner.
Okay.
And I would eat the whole.
All right, so we have our pasta. Do we have enough veggies in there, you think?
There can never be enough veggies. But yeah.
I love that. Who said that?
For what
Oh, answers I like.
Yeah, I put some.
I've brainwashed them.
we can never have enough
good.
veggies.
I put
That's so
some
good.
easy.
It's a good kind of
In the
brainwashing.
sauce. All right, that looks great, I think.
These
But we could put more. I might add some carrots in.
Yeah,
We'll put some more later.
Yeah. you could do
But
that.
this is good. I think some is still at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I find it easy to just use my hands and turn it. It just works
I
easier.
can see it when it's like fully purple.
Yeah, when it sits a little bit, it gets purple. Very nice. Okay, so good. We got that done.
Now I want dinner to be right now so I can eat it.
Okay, so now
We'll taste it before we're done.
Yes.
All right.
now we're gonna move on to our dressing, right?
Okay, dressing time.
So the dressing is awesome because for those who are like they're not used to so many raw veggies
Uh-huh.
or just like incorporating more high fiber raw veggies into their diet. The sauce makes everything okay, right?
That's what I say. I say if you're going to go into raw, get into sauce making.
Yes, the sauce covers a multitude of sins, right?
Right.
So, in our sauce today, we have. I'm using peanut butter. If you have an allergy to peanut, you can use tahini.
Okay.
So I know that you guys have.
I got tahini, yeah.
Yes. So I have a quarter cup of peanut butter. And if you don't want to use peanut butter, if peanut butter is not your thing, you can use cashew butter. You can you can literally use any type of nut butter.
Butter. Okay, I need to stir this. I didn't realize it.
How much in the cup?
You said half a cup?
We're gonna do a quarter of a cup.
Quarter of a cup.
Yeah. So with some of the ratios of these ingredients, if you need more dressing, they're really easy to just kind of multiply so that you can make a larger batch. but I'm doing a quarter cup of peanut butter.
Okay. I have to stir my tahini here.
And then I'm doing a quarter cup of sesame oil.
Okay.
So this dressing addresses the getting your fats in, right? And I know that a lot of people are on a no oil diet, but I need for people to understand that there are certain vitamins in food that are fat soluble. And if you do not have the fat, your body will not assimilate that vitamin.
That's very interesting because we run away from fat.
Yes.
We need fat. We just need the good kind, right?
Exactly. We need the good kinds, like the sesame oil, the avocado oils, the coconut oil, the olive oil, but you shouldn't heat olive oil. Olive oil should always be eaten in its virgin state.
Virgin, yeah. I used to cook it, and I read that. And so now I use it in dressings, but not cooking with it.
Yeah. And it's great as a finishing oil. So if you've made a soup and then you just want to drizzle some oil, olive oil is a great finishing oil.
Right.
But just as long as you're not heating it, because it changes it chemically. And when it changes it chemically, it becomes what's called a carcinogen, or it becomes carcinogenic.
Right.
And creates, it creates conditions in our body for free radicals to just,
Right. Interesting.
Okay.
All right. So I did it. So quarter cup of tahini.
Yes, and then you want quarter cup of sesame oil, you could do a toasted, or you could do a raw. If you want to keep your recipe like all the way raw, you could do a cold pressed sesame oil.
Cold pressed sesame oil. Okay.
Yeah.
I think mine is cold pressed.
Okay.
Want to do this one?
No. Okay. Because I took a bite of this and this
No.
And so for those who are like, yeah, but we've got the nut butter and that's got oil and that's a lot of sesame. If you want to reduce and you want to do 1/8 of a cup, to the quarter cup of peanut, it's fine.
Okay.
The beauty of this dressing is you have the ability to adjust it to your taste as well. Okay?
Nice.
So, you know what? I missed it on my plate. All right, so I'm going to pour my sesame oil in my tiny little blender here. And I'm going to add my peanut butter to the blender as well.
Got it splashed on you? Of the oil. I'm going to take a napkin. Take a napkin or wipe. It's all right. Okay.
I'm really tolerant.
Okay, great. So now we're going to move on to our umami flavor.
Okay.
So the umami, you can use Bragg's amino acids, or you can use coconut aminos. So for those who, maybe they want to be more alkaline, the coconut aminos is going to be a better option for them.
Right.
If you are going soy-free also, the coconut aminos is going to be a better choice. If you don't really have a thing about soy, you can use the Bragg's.
Right.
I will tell you the Bragg's this is the salty component. This is your umami salty.
Like soy sauce.
Yes.
She's always like, can I add some bread? Can I add some sauce?
Just a little.
Right. So it's a healthier. It's a healthier soy sauce alternative.
Right.
Soy sauce alternative. Right. The coconut aminos has a sweeter taste. It's not it doesn't have a very salty taste. So I have a love-hate relationship with the coconut aminos because it's great, but when I need that salty,
yes,
I
do. Sometimes I end up doing half and half.
Yes. Oh, you can do half and half.
We can do that.
Yes,
I'll grab mine.
All right, so I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of the Bragg's.
All right, 1 tablespoon.
Or you could do half a tablespoon of the coconut and half a tablespoon of the Bragg's, whichever you like.
That's a whole lot.
All right, it's 2 of them, so you guys can both do it.
That's why we put 2 in.
Okay, you already put 2 in. Okay, we still have more stuff to put in, so that's fine.
So I can put
Yes, you can put both in, and we'll work with. We still have our
Salty sauce.
ginger and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm having all those things on my plate.
You can't. Actually is such thing as enough salt.
Okay,
And you
I put a little bit too much.
too little.
Because there's always.
That's what you say. I was not monitoring. All right, we can always taste and see how it is.
Yes, and of course you're gonna taste, right? So we're starting off with a base of ingredients, and then if you want to add more to your sauce, you can.
Right.
All right, and then I'm adding a tablespoon of agave nectar.
Okay.
If you're not an agave nectar user, you could use coconut sugar. You could use a date. If you wanted to use a date, you could do that. Just
That's agave nectar.
Yes.
It's like kind of like maple syrup.
Yes.
It's not maple syrup, but it's like you guys can taste it. You want to taste it from the spoon here?
I just want to
This kind of reminds you. Don't put your finger in my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's licking it, so here.
good. Thank you. This is good.
And then I can put my finger in my spoon.
Awesome.
I'm going to get a
All
tiny
right.
bit so I can put it.
Let's see what else do we need.
All right, so we're almost there, okay? So we are going to, let's add our citrus. So
Okay.
I'm going to be using limes.
Okay.
And you can use any citrus. You can use oranges, you can use
So I
lemons, you can use limes, you know, whatever your preference is.
I have to squeeze them in.
So, yeah. Okay, but listen.
Because I put them like this.
If you're doing the, what do you have? You have the clementines?
Yes.
Okay, so cut your clementine in half like you would. Do you have a lemon?
I don't. I just press it with my hands, but these I actually cut in slices because I don't know. I was picturing it in the noodles, but I'll use another one and squeeze it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you could just do is just cut it in half and squeeze it.
Right. Yes, that's what I'm going to do with this one
Okay.
here. You can have more, but you have to clean your spoon. You can.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's really, really good.
Good job.
Huh?
Yeah. Then make sure that we don't have seeds. It doesn't have too many seeds. I don't see. Yeah, you're good. Keep squeezing. And just one.
Let's just start with half so that you can taste and say, oh, with you can always add more.
Well, they were small, so it's probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
If we need more, we can add more.
There you go.
Let's start with one, just in
And you can
case.
eat those then.
Just in case.
Don't put it back in there because this is for everybody to eat, so you can't put your tongue in. We're family, right?
That's right. That's right.
All of these
Right.
ingredients are good.
Ingredients are good.
If they're good individually, it'll be even better when they're all mixed.
I like that. That's right.
So I'm a ginger lover, so I'm using about this much ginger.
So I'm a ginger lover too, but because they're going to eat it, so
Yes. So
I'll
you have
put a little bit.
right. And just a really cool trick for peeling ginger, using a spoon,
Mm-hmm.
it just takes off the skin.
Right.
Basically.
Instead of cutting too much of the skin.
Yes.
So we're just going to put chunks of it in the
Yep. We're just gonna put it directly in.
small chunks. I won't put too much for you guys. No worries. Just that. Boom. Oops. I think that's all they'll be able to take.
All right.
I'm just making it. So kind of get much of the flavor.
Let's put this on the side here because I have so many things.
Like over here.
Here is fine. It's just too much in the way.
And then I just cut it into smaller pieces
Mm-hmm.
to put.
Yes. And I just put a little bit for
the
us.
children.
For
Yeah.
to eat it. Okay. Almost there, guys.
We are almost there, guys. And then our last ingredient is we're going to do about half a cup of water. So this
Okay.
helps to kind of thin it out for us.
You already got water.
No.
You got water.
But we're going to start, when we start blending, we're going to start with a quarter of a cup. Yeah, we're gonna end up possibly using the half, but we're gonna start with a quarter.
Okay.
Okay, it's about. And then we're gonna blend.
Okay. So quarter cup. I got my quarter cup here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so quarter cup of water and we blend.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this part.
Oh yeah, the blender dance. All right, blender dance. You guys ready? Okay. Blender dance. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, consistency.
How do you like the consistency?
I have a couple chunks.
Oh, that looks like milk.
Smooth.
Yeah, it looks pretty smooth. I did see a couple chunks.
I
Okay.
My ginger, so I'll do it one more time.
that looks like milk.
It looks like milk, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go one more time just to make sure I don't get that ginger. All right. Thank you. All right, let me check it. This time I think we're good.
And then also you want to taste it because this is where you're going to adjust. If you want a sweeter taste, you can add more agave.
That looks.
I'm going to put it in the back of your hands. You guys tell us if it's too salt, if we need salt
No more salt.
or more orange, more ginger.
It's good.
Mm,
That is really good.
it's good. What do you think? Everything is, I don't think anything is missing.
Okay. And if you're happy with it, then great.
Yes, I like it.
Good.
Right. That's for garnish. Do you want any more sweetness to it?
I think it's good.
It's good like that.
It might need a little bit more sweetness.
A little bit more sweetness would be another orange. Maybe another clementine.
A little bit more sweetness. And then
Let's do sweetness from the fruit. No.
Yeah.
Get another clementine. Let's do sweetness from the fruit.
I'm sweet this time.
Okay.
Let's jump some more.
That way it's healthy and sweet.
No, we're not going to dump more agave.
I found a tiny piece of carrot and I'm dumping and I'm
Careful,
dipping
careful,
it.
guys.
Mommy, I found some.
Ah.
You could just
Alright.
dip the carrot in this and it would be really good.
You could.
You know, like
So it could be, so we can do a dip with it.
little carrot pieces or something.
You want to taste it? Yes, it has. Take a look. It's oranges with it. I know. Take a look and you can eat some oranges with it. Good.
So because I use the peanut butter, of course, my sauce is, it's like a creamy brown.
Right.
And because you use the tahini, yours is white.
Right. Yeah.
But it will be fine because of all those beautiful colors that we have. So it won't look bland. It's still going to look very beautiful.
I'm adding just a little bit more clementine, citrus, sweet citrus, because that
Yes.
it was really good with it.
Yes.
Here. Okay, good. And let's blend one more time.
So good.
Good.
So yummy.
Just a quick blend.
And if you want a thicker dressing, of course, you can add less water.
Right, right. Yeah, we did 1/4 cup of water.
Ooh, that looks good. Looks like milk.
It came up right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, we got it.
Yay!
Exciting.
All right. And so now you're just going to pour your dressing on top of your salad.
Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit in a plate
Mm-hmm.
because we're going to eat a little bit later.
Awesome.
I have so many things going on here.
I can help clean up.
Yeah. Let's
So I'm going to pour mine because I'm going to eat this. This is we're done.
But I want to have some to taste.
Yes.
I'm gonna have cilantro on my onion. You see how it got purple?
And then we're just going to toss it. Now, for the people out there who are a little bit more gangster, you can add chili, red pepper chili flakes to this.
Yes, I would. Again, I'm going to be mindful of the
The
children.
children, right.
But I'll probably put some on mine on this side.
There you go.
Taste it. I cannot wait to taste it.
I'm glad you came. This is really, really good.
And then I'm just going to plate some of mine up.
We're gonna get some points.
And of course, you can finish up your garnishing with your your spring onions, a little bit of cilantro.
Yes, I'm going to put some onion up there.
And then for some added protein, we're going to do some black sesame seeds. And of course, that also makes it look so pretty.
Get from up there. Get from up there. Okay, so I put some of my green onions. From up there. It's fine. From
Here, up there. Like where?
some green onions. Nice. And then I had some black sesame seeds somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
And then all this out of the way. Over here so you guys can see my plate. Okay. And so we put, so I pour my sauce.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You want to do the black sesame seeds? You want to sprinkle them on? I'll make that for you.
Okay.
Sprinkle some black sesame seeds.
Okay. Should I just pour it on my hand?
No, you can just shake it over. It should work.
Yeah, it's like salt.
Right. There. There you go. Ooh,
This
so
looks
pretty.
good.
Yay! So pretty. So here's mine.
Yay.
All right. So you know on cooking shows we have to taste it, right?
We do. We got our fork. That's what she went to get.
Awesome.
Best part of cooking.
Okay, here's your fork.
And so whenever I'm doing anything Asian, I've got my chopsticks.
Chopsticks. We'll graduate to that.
I know what it
And
is.
so we're going to taste.
We have some in there. Okay.
Oh, right.
Hmm.
A little bit. Get some of the veggies, some of the
I got
herbs.
veggies.
Got a
noodles,
cabbage.
and I got some of this.
Mm. Mm.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Really good.
This
So
is
good.
really good.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really, really good. Nice. Hmm. Yes. I want to keep eating. I'm trying to be I'm trying to be I'm live, so
Mhm.
there. Okay, let's have one more bite. I'll have one more bite.
So this bowl literally has everything that you need for a diverse meal where your body can get so many nutrients. It's packed with vitamins, packed with minerals, packed with fiber,
Right.
and packed with flavor, and just so good.
It's so good. It's so good. And she was just saying, can we do that? So we're going away for Thanksgiving. I was telling you it's a good after Thanksgiving when you stuffed your so I'm going to do that for the weekend.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's good. We're making this, right? Yeah. And you can help me because you know exactly how to do it. So this is so good.
I'm glad. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it. And you can add, you can do yellow, you can do like vegetables that are in season, the zucchinis, if you have zucchinis in season, or the yellow squash, or
Right.
like
any, and she was asking me about celery. Can we put celery? We could add celery to it. Yeah. I can see possibilities there.
Yes. Awesome.
Well, I think we'll try not to eat the whole thing before dinner. And thank you, Chef Niki. Can you tell us? You have some programs going on. So can you tell us how we can find you? We'll put all the links in the comments. But can you tell us what you have going on right now?
Absolutely. So you talked about the holidays coming up, and that can be tricky for people. If they're transitioning to a plant-based diet or just trying to incorporate healthier, cleaner choices of food into their diet, right? So I am actually, I have a live cooking class focusing on holiday foods.
Ooh.
And we're going to be making 9 dishes. We're going to be making things like mushroom Wellington and mushroom and rosemary risotto.
And that's our home.
And traditional Jamaican rice and peas. Did you hear my management in the back? And that's all.
Make sure you said it.
Everything else is for
green bean casseroles, just and even making like cranberry sauce from scratch, like knowing how to do that in a healthy way. So I have that happening. That kicks off at the end of November, so that we're ready for Christmas holidays, so that you can wow your friends and your family, and I promise you they will not know the difference. They will not, you won't miss the meat at all, or the dairy. And I also have a weekly free cooking class that I host in my group. I can't tell you fully what it's called because children are in the room, but it's called Kicking Cancers. I'm sure you can fill the rest.
Right.
Okay. And and I really focus on, food, nutrient dense food, and educating people on understanding that food is medicine, and that we have the diseases in our bodies that we have because of a lot of the time what we're eating.
Right.
So that I have a free cooking class every Wednesday at 6:30. You would have to join the group in order to see the live cooking demo. And I also, I drop the ingredients, and so people can recreate it themselves. And other than that, for people who are transitioning and just need help, or if they have cancer, or if they have diabetes or anything like that, I have an hour abundant wellness session where I actually work one-on-one with people and really help them to break down daily living, how to get you from A to Z. If your blood pressure is really high, like how do we get that under control, and how do you manage that from day to day life if you're going out and you're eating, and I just really help people with that. So and other than that, I do a 6-week coaching, one-on-one coaching with individuals. I do it in a group. I do it in a group.
You have a lot of programs. That's really, really good. But I think I like that you go from groups into one-on-one, into short session, into longer, one-on-one. Yeah.
So, so if you want to get in touch with me, or you just want to connect with me, or you just want to learn, and you just need support and education, you can find me on Instagram at I am Nicki Inmon, and that's Niki Inmon, MON.
Nice.
Like the Jamaicans say, yes, man. So Inmon, okay. Nicki Inmon. You can find me at I am Nicki Inmon on Facebook also. I mentioned the name of the group. But if you connect with me on Instagram and you go to the link in my bio, you'll be able to connect to the Facebook.
All the groups. Perfect. And in the comments we'll put we can type in also your Instagram and all of your information so that everybody can have access to it.
Great. We'll do that.
Yeah,
thank you so much for having me. I know we've been trying to do this for a while, right?
I know. I think was it the time that we were we got hit with the virus?
Yes. Yeah, my family we got hit first. We got hit in July.
Okay, and we got it. So because July you said you couldn't do it, and then August we got it, and then finally November.
Yes. But you know what?
I will say it was worth all the wait, because this is going to now be a staple. I never get them all excited at the same time on a dish. So they might like different ingredients, but like all together and all say they want to eat it. So that was worth the wait for me.
Awesome. So I will also send you the because it was a specific like ingredient list for the dressing. Perfect. And then you can adjust, right?
Yes, and we'll put all that in the comments so that everybody can have access.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for those who dropped by. Thank you for those who stayed with us. Those who are going to watch on the replay.
Yes.
Try this.
Yes.
Try this. This is raw. You won't know that you won't even think about, I'm eating raw. You won't think about I'm eating vegetables or salad or what am I doing. This is so tasty, and it was also so simple.
Yes.
So simple. So try it. I encourage you to try this. Thank you, Chef Niki, for being with us. And that's it, guys. You want to sign us off? You want to go sign us off? Thank you guys for being with us on 39 Down. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.